Доброе утро, дорогие друзья. Меня зовут Вадим Мисюра, я представитель бренда Parimatch в Украине. Я, во-первых, искренне вам благодарен, что в эту утреннюю субботу вы сегодня с нами. Как вы знаете, бренд Parimatch сегодня проводит очередной проект, который называется «Завтрак с чемпионом». И сегодня у нас в гостях будет настоящая легенда. Абсолютный чемпион мира среди профессионалов. Самый молодой чемпион в тяжелом весе. Участник всемирного зала боксерской славы Майк Тайсон. И можно перечислять сегодня много регалий этого великого человека. Но есть то, о чем также хочется акцентировать. Майк стал настоящим лицом на рубеже веков в боксе. Именно молодые люди, именно брали пример с него, с этого человека на протяжении всего времени и уходили с улицы, приходили в залы, где спорт стал их частью жизни и поддержкой. Мы убеждены сегодня, что этот человек действительно заслуживает нашего особого внимания. И давайте посмотрим несколько кадров фильмов. друзья, бренд Parimatch, как ключевой меценат спорта, рад сегодня встречать Майка в Киеве. И я думаю, я выражу ваше общее мнение словами. Майк, добро пожаловать!
Thank you. Mike, choose a spot.
Доброе утро, друзья. Меня зовут Андрей Сусленко. Я директор по коммуникациям холдинга Parimatch. Я счастлив быть здесь. I'm very happy to see Mike in here. Нам нужна салфеточка, пожалуйста. Да, cloth. Салфеточка не помешает. Спасибо.
Feedback.
How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Mike has just flown yesterday. Он вчера прилетел с семьей, Кики, сыном, Амир. Ребята поужинали, позанимались спортом вечером, спортом. Легли спать, проснулись, в 5 утра снова позанимались спортом. I'm saying that yesterday you had a chance after you flew in to do some gym stuff with your son.
Yes.
And then you slept over, and then you went to gym again at 5 in the morning.
Yes.
This is a mentality of a winner, definitely.
Oh, absolutely. It's all about dedicating your life. It's about a Parimatch, dedicating their life to be the best in the world, and that's why I put my name with the product.
Yeah,
It's all about the dedication of being the best in the world.
And this is something I wanted also to express. Thank you for that. Как вы знаете, Майк стал амбассадором, бренд-амбассадором бренда Parimatch, и мы очень счастливы, что нам повезло сегодня, что Майк прилетел к нам в гости. Мы будем записывать сегодня позже, в течение дня, еще маркетинговые ролики, еще ролики будем другие записывать. И здорово, что Вадим смог пригласить нас всех сегодня в Чемпион-холл на завтрак с чемпионом. Я очень счастлив этому. У нас есть ровно час, к сожалению. Столько мы можем выделить на общение с вами, дорогие журналисты. Кстати, нас смотрит очень много людей live. We are not only here with our friends journalists, but we're here also live. People are watching us live from the United States as well, Mike. So,
All right.
could you greet them just for a second?
Everybody, the whole world, how are you doing?
I'm
here.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna mention a few things. Несколько слов. У нас будет 45 минут пресс-конференции. После этого 15 минут мы будем фотографироваться вот там. А я думаю, вас уже проинструктировали, что мы будем это делать по очереди, аккуратно, достаточно быстро, желательно без селфи, прям совсем без селфи, вас всех сфотографируют. Should we open up for
I'm
the...
ready, yeah.
Okay. Мы готовы к вам, мы знаем, какие вопросы вы хотите задать в основном. Я знаю, что вы счастливы, и так же, как и мы, очень excited, что Майк с нами сегодня здесь. Поэтому я ожидаю, что ваши вопросы будут касаться в основном спорта, достижений, возможно, украинских боксеров. Мы знаем, что вы хотите спросить об этом. Начну с первой, если вы не против, а потом, пожалуйста, вы по очереди будем. So my first question, Mike, is this one. What is the daily routine of a sportsman, of you, a few years ago, when you were preparing for the most important fight of your life? So what was the most important fight of your life? Question number one. And what was the routine of preparation?
I don't know. My most important fight probably was Larry Holmes in 1988 because he had beat Muhammad Ali when I was a little kid, and I went to that fight and I cried for a few years. And I promised Muhammad Ali when I got older I was going to revenge him. And so I trained real hard. And preparing for fighting, everything you do in your life, since you wake up in the morning, till you go to bed, has everything to do with your process of getting ready to fight. I wake up in the morning, I do my exercise in the morning, I go downstairs, I run, I come back, I go to the hot tub, I go and put a hot tub on for an hour, I get out the hot tub, I do exercise while I'm watching television, I get up, I walk to school, I go into the gym, I take a shower, and I get my class, and I'm ready for class. Then lunchtime comes out, I go to lunchtime in the gym and I work out, I do sprints up and down the hall and walk time, and then I come back to school, finish my work. When school is over, I walk to the gym.
Dude, that's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a
everything I
lot.
do concerned about fighting. Everything I do in my life, that whole day, is basically me getting prepared for a fight. My walking, my exercise, school. When I do my sit-ups, I'm watching television, I was watching fight films, I'm working out in between the commercials. It's all about getting prepared for my fight. Yeah.
And do you do, well, now, when you work out now, is it like twice a day in the morning and before you go to sleep?
Yes.
And for how long? Like 1 hour, 2 hours?
Hour and a half, each time an hour. If
Why?
I do an hour and a half in the morning, at night I'll do an hour.
Why do you continue doing this?
Because I'm programmed to do this. If I don't do this, I'll get fat and I'll get out of shape and I'll get sick and I'll die.
That's very sincere, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're gonna open the floor for you, ladies and gentlemen. Кто готов спросить что-то? Если вы не готовы, я все спрошу, поверьте. У меня много вопросов. Да, пожалуйста.
С вашего позволения, я по-русски вы...
Okay, I'm gonna translate it.
Майк, мы знаем, что Брюс Уиллис и большая команда взялись за экранизацию биографии Кэса Дамата, вашего тренера, который 15 лет вместе с нашей Камилой вас усыновили.
Just a sec. So we know that. Как режиссера зовут?
Брюс Уиллис, знаменитый актер.
Bruce Willis is prepared with another team of stars to picture to create the movie about Cas D'Amato. You know about that?
No.
No. Okay. Мы об этом не знаем.
То есть к вам не обращались и...
Have you been contacted by Bruce Willis?
No, listen. No, it's so funny you said that. I came out I was living where I was at in Newport Beach. We had a rented house one time, and I came outside to go for a walk to work out, and Bruce Willis was walking with his daughter, and we were talking. So that's really odd. He never told me or said anything about it.
So he wants to film Cas D'Amato's life. So he definitely needs to contact Mike, I think. Хороший первый вопрос. Майк, что-то новое?
Cas D'Amato touched so many people's life. I'm just one of the people. He touched thousands of people's lives. So it's going to be so many people he has to talk to. I'm just a small increment of his life. I'm just a small bright light in his life. There's been so many people who influence. I have to talk to so many people and their family.
Передайте им, пожалуйста. А все понимают, правда? Я не буду переводить, если вы не против. Спасибо. Следующий вопрос. Next question, please. И представляйтесь, да, спасибо. You and your fights have inspired many Ukrainians to start boxing. Thanks to you, lots of kids in Ukraine, but I'm sure around the world, have started their boxing careers. Who was the one to inspire you to start boxing?
Muhammad Ali and Roberto Duran.
Muhammad Ali and Roberto Duran.
Yes.
Do you remember the first moment you understood, okay, I want to do like Muhammad does?
Listen, I was in a reform school at around 11, 10 years old, around 77, 78, around that time. At reform school, I did bad things, I stole or something, and they locked me up and put me with a bad kid. And we watched the movie The Greatest first, so I thought it was a movie day. We watched The Greatest, Muhammad Ali's life, and then 10 minutes later, Muhammad Ali came in. And everybody went crazy. We were just a bunch of juvenile delinquents, just a bunch of bad, real poor, bad, destitute kids. And so everybody went crazy. And that day I said, I want to be like him. But I didn't know what I was talking about. I just saw his fame. I never seen Muhammad Ali fight at that time. I didn't know nothing about him. He was retired. He was before my time. And I wanted to be like that. And I wanted to have his respect. The way that people respond when he came in the room. I wanted that. And then I saw Roberto Duran in 1980 fight Sugar Ray Leonard. And when I saw that, I got turned down. And I said, this is what I'm going to do with my life.
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. By the way, most of young kids here, like myself, I was born in 1986. Your first title, 1986? 86.
Yes.
Wow. We were growing up with you.
Thank
We were
you.
growing up with you. Следующий вопрос, господа. Пожалуйста. Да, представьтесь, будь ласка.
Можливо, Майк не знає, що в нас є такий футболіст в Україні Тайсон.
You probably don't know that we have a football player in Ukraine whose last name is Tyson. He's from Brazil.
І зараз фото питання.
It's a photo question.
Хто з цих футболістів, як він думає, є
Come closer. Підходь. Who of these two Brazilian players is Tyson? So his last name is really Tyson.
Okay.
So who of them is Tyson? Number one,
Okay.
number two, and number three.
Okay.
Could you pick?
All right, know who am I going to pick is Tyson?
Yeah, pick a Tyson. Pick it.
I'm going to pick this guy.
Yeah. Very good, man.
This guy.
Woo! That's the right answer. That's a very good question. Thank you. Очень классный вопрос.
А за кого він вболіває взагалі? В світі?
Football? Okay. The second question from this gentleman is, are you a fan of any football team? Soccer team?
Hey, listen, Arsenal is good.
Arsenal?
Chelsea is
Chelsea,
good.
okay.
They're good teams. But Argentina is awesome.
Argentina,
Maradona is
yeah.
awesome. But you have to say, number one is Brazil.
Number one is Brazil.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you're following them and you're watching the games.
Yeah.
I know that Kiki, your wife, she loves tennis.
Milan AC, they're a team too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a good team too.
Have you ever seen national team of Ukraine playing football?
No, I've seen the Russian team play football live before.
Yeah, but that's we're gonna skip
In
this
Moscow,
one.
I know, but that's what I think. That's what I think.
Наступне запитання, будь ласка. Будь ласка.
Larissa Sirk, Tavro Media. I'm vegetarian for more than 7 years, and 2 weeks ago I decided to be vegan. Are you still vegan? And
Yeah, I'm vegan.
Yeah, and how it helps in your life. And tell me, motivate me to be vegan all my life.
Thank you.
All right, listen. Being a vegan, I didn't know what it was at first. I had no idea what it was, but I'm an extremist. You understand that word extreme? Ooh, we're low. Real high or real low. So I'm an extremist. So my wife said, well, for the weekend, I'm a vegan. I said, what's that? And then she just told me what it was. And then I'm an extremist. I said, well, I'm going to be that for the rest of my life. So I became a vegan. Then I stopped after 6 years. And I started eating food again. Normal food, steak, good stuff, ice cream, fish, chicken, great stuff. I got so fat, I got so obese, I almost died. I couldn't shit. It killed me to take a shit. And I couldn't breathe. I couldn't make love to my wife. So I said, fuck this. I'd rather die starving to death than die obese pig. So I decided to be a vegan. And, if worse came to worse, I just starved to death, and just get euphoric and just go happy. Instead of go miserable and can't shit and can't do anything, just a big blurb of nothing.
I hope that motivates you.
I hate food. I hate food to my gut, to my core. I hate food.
So what do you eat now? Nuts?
I don't eat shit. I eat nothing. Grass.
Ем орехи и траву.
Grass, peanut, almond milk, just anything that has nothing like milk, no cow pus, none of that mucus, none of that stuff. Just none of it's out of my life, and it's hopefully out of some of my family life, but they chose to go that way because food is a drug.
It is, of course.
And you can't control it. When drugs
And
get
it's
too
a
bad,
fuel.
it just can't, it's out of control, and they can't control it, and they're stuck in their body. They're imprisoned in their fucking body. Excuse my language.
We do. What I want to say is that your family is very supportive of this.
Absolutely.
That's at least what I found out in these days.
Absolutely, yeah.
Ще одне запитання, будь ласка. Хто готовий? Будь ласка.
Доброго дня, Майку. Футбол Хаб, я з Китаю, можливо, це питання теж буде відкриттям для Майка, тому що є такий список, його вклала відома
I'm gonna translate in a second.
авторитетне видання, і це список спортивних поганців. Just a bad guy.
There is a list that some media outlet has popped up with, and it's a list of bad guys of sport. Okay, go on.
І в цьому списку ви на 3-му місці.
You're number 3 over
A
there.
bad guy?
Yeah, like
Why am I not number one?
bad boy. That's exactly the question.
That's the problem. Why am I not number one?
Wait. Who's the number 1?
It's
Luis
Luis Suarez.
Suarez.
Who's that?
He's the Barcelona football team player.
He's number one?
Yeah. Let's go.
What can he do with me? He's not that one. He's not that tough. What can he do with me one-on-one?
Who's number 2?
Joe Buck.
I don't know the guy. What? So what is the question then?
What is the question? Ви не знаєте, хто такий Luis Suarez?
We don't know who's Luis Suarez. I do know, but Mike still doesn't, but we will make sure that he does.
Власне, чому він потрапив до цього списку? Він любить писати.
Oh yeah. So why Luis Suarez is on top of the list? Because he bites football players.
No. But did he ever get, how much he got fined for his bite?
I don't know, by the way, його штрафували за його укуси? Да.
Huh?
Yes, he was fined.
Hey, tell her I was fined $3 million and I bit his ear off.
We all know that story. Listen. $3 мільйона відкусив півуха. А що зробив Суарес? Ну, це звичайно жарт.
Tell her I was robbed of number one spot.
Він вкраде перше місце. А ще є запитання? Okay, short. Make it short. You want some water?
No, I'm fine.
Чи хотіли б ви зустрітися з ним і показати, як треба?
Do you want to meet Luis Suarez, one of the best players in football in the world, and show him how to bite? I know this is a...
Well, I'm sure he couldn't pick up the concept of really biting the way I bite, but I would like to meet him as a gentleman, yeah.
Thank you very much. By the way, Suarez is playing for Uruguay national team.
Really?
Uruguay? Yeah.
Hey, haven't we been there before, baby?
In Uruguay.
Have you been to Uruguay before? Yeah, we've
Okay.
been there before.
Thank you for this question. That was
Thank you
fun.
very much.
Я сейчас кое-что спрошу, потом к вам перейду. So, I've been reading lots of your interviews, and You mentioned plenty of times that when you're young and you are entitled to money and you don't know how to process this amount of money. And you mentioned a few times that you felt a lack of financial education or lack of financial mentoring.
Yes.
So lots of young kids these days, they're going to boxing schools because of you and other legends. But they go in there, so they box, they start earning money, but mostly they're not mentored how to accommodate the wealth that is coming. Maybe you want to recommend to the sport institutions or to the boxing clubs or to MMA clubs or whatever to provide extra mentoring, not only on how to fight, but also how to deal with life in various ways.
Well, you know, in that particular aspect of life, you know, I mean, managing money is like living your life. You know, you have to know who to keep it from, who to get it with, how to plan it, how to make it grow. You know, and that happens with generations of education. That doesn't happen overnight in 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. That doesn't happen overnight. It happens from generations of families. That's how come there's only very few families, a handful of families that run the whole world, because it's just their concept of money is different than the majority of the masses of the people.
How do you work out the money thing right now in your family? Who is the mentor? Or whether you mentor Amir and other kids? How does it work in your family? If I may ask this.
Well, listen, Amir's at the stage where he's learning right now how to handle money. He's the CEO of his business, Debonair, and so he's learning. He's going through that process right now. He's going to go through the process of dealing with his lawyers, his financial lawyers, and learning from his lawyers. And that's where it all stems from, having a core group of people surrounding you in your best interest, and that would be money, so to speak.
Thank you, Mike. Наступне запитання, будь ласка. Трошки гучніше, Олександро. Yeah, ICTV television channel. Okay, Олександро.
У 2017 році у Каліфорнії ви розпочали будівництво цілого канабісового курорту.
In 2017, you started building a cannabis
Yes, I did.
cannabis in California resort. Yes.
Чому ви вирішили зайнятися саме цим? Які послуги будуть надаватися там? Я знаю, що все там пов'язане із марихуаною.
Okay.
І скільки коштуватиме відпочинок на такому курорті?
Very good question. So why initially did you decide to start this business? That's first. Second, how much would I want to pay to stay there with you for a week or for 2 weeks?
Well, I got the idea of doing the business from my brother-in-law and my partner, Rob Hickman. I never thought in a million years that I would be involved in making a living selling marijuana, because it's been illegal. I've been arrested for marijuana before, and so I never thought this would be possible. And as laws changed in America and all over the world, that made it possible. And so since I was involved with the situation, I found out that marijuana was good for so many other aspects in life. You know what I mean? From our cerebrum problems, from us being, from our fight years, from our injuries, and how it took care of medicinal purposes also. And so that for that purpose alone, I wanted to be involved, because it was helping people, and I'm all about helping people. And so me and my partner, Rob Hickman, we came together, we got involved, we had a bunch of investors, and Tyson Ranch would be ready in a year and a half, and it'll be the oasis in the desert. It'll be almost like the eighth wonder of the world. Nobody's ever seen anything like this. It'll be biblical, so to speak. You know, they have to write another chapter in holy books about us.
How much would I pay for a biblical experience like that?
Hey, listen, it varies, okay? What do you want from the experience? What do you want? I don't know. What do you want to do? You want to meet God? That might cost you a little more. You want to just stay around the grassroots people and your vibe? I don't know. That might be less. What do you want to do?
And who do you suspect will be your key customers, the core group of customers?
My core group of customers will be the most conscious people in the world, because that's the consciousness of marijuana. High. I'm getting high. This is the highest level of thought, the highest level of understanding, and that's where everybody wants to be in life. Can you imagine not being that way? That's what we're trying to reach. We're dying to try to reach the highest element and reach our highest potential, and that's what Tyson Ranch does.
How far are you from your highest potential?
Excuse me?
How close are you from your highest potential?
Man, I'm not far away, and that's scary. That's really scary, because once you reach your highest potential, the next level is to meet God.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you. Next question, please. Будь ласка. Представтесь.
Hi.
Good morning, gentlemen. My name is Roman.
Hi, Roman.
TV channel You Ukraine. So before you
what do you expect from this day and what do you expect from Ukraine?
I didn't really understand your question, actually. Could you elaborate more clearly? So you watched
Tell
the
him
video.
in Ukraine and he'll tell me in English, right?
Можеш українською сказати, будь ласка? Скажи мені українською чи російською, будь ласка. Бо я до кінця не розумію, щиро.
Хорошо, мы увидели видео,
Ролик только что.
ролик, да, какие у него эмоции от съемок и как проходили эти съемки.
А эти съемки не проходили, это все монтаж.
Супер. Вот. И сегодня также будут съемки.
Сегодня будут съемки, да.
Да, что, какие ожидания у него, expect?
Okay. So, спасибо, thank you very much. So the movie that we've seen over here, it's a montage, it's a footage. So you haven't been filmed for that by our team. But today, you're going to be filmed by our crew. What are the expectations that you have from this filming and from the movie or from the commercials?
Hey, listen, right? This is going to be incredible. This whole experience is going to be, it's out of this world, and I'm just looking forward, and I'm so grateful for being a part of it. You know, if this wasn't what I would anticipate it to be, the best, and that's all I anticipate what is being involved with the best, and that's why I'm here, and I'm looking forward to a great experience of being involved with the best.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for that. I have a question to you. So one of you sent us the question, but it's not really popping up yet. So I'm gonna shoot it. There are a few good boxers in Ukraine, actually more than few, and I'm sure you know some of them. So what could you say about Lomachenko or Usyk? How good are they? What do you think of them?
Lomachenko's the best. I don't know the other guy.
Okay. Thank you. But wait, well, this is awkward in a moment, but thank you. So
The other guy can't be as good
As
as
Lomachenko.
He can't be that.
Have you met Lomachenko in person?
No.
Not yet. Okay, we're gonna make sure that we'll have a chance to do that. Thank you. Ваше запитання. Oh, that was the question about the Lomachenko guy.
Yeah.
Но про Усика знает ли Усика, и если знает, то насколько он думает, получится ли у него в новой весовой категории самой тяжелой, и планирует ли встретиться с Кличко.
So you don't know Usyk?
No.
Okay, отвечает на вопрос. Are you planning to see brothers Klitschko on this trip or any
I have
other?
no idea. Nobody told me anything about it. It would be awesome to meet. I would like to see him again. It would be nice.
All right. You have good relationship with them?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Ну, в общем, Виталий и Владимир, если вы нас смотрите, вдруг получится, хорошо. Ваш вопрос. Who is the number one in the heavyweight?
In heavyweight,
Boxing.
Dante Wilder right now.
Ответ есть? Данте Уайлдо. Нет? Ну вот ответ. That's the answer. Do you...
You don't know?
Вы не знаете его? Нет?
Oh wow, you don't know he's the number one heavyweight. That's awesome. Well, that's why the heavyweight division
You
is
know.
so bad. Really.
Вы знаете, да? Question, okay. Go ahead. This guy has the alley of fame of Ukrainian sportsmen, like you have one in LA. So this is going to be Star Alley, like in LA. So these guys has it in Ukraine. Are you ready to become Ukrainian? So you would have your own star in Ukraine.
No, I wouldn't. Listen, I love being a Ukrainian citizen would be beautiful, but to have my name on the floor for people can step and spit on it, no.
Very good point. Thank you. Thank you. Boxers. Like he wants to do this face off. He wants to do face off later on.
No, let's just be friends and shake hands and love each other.
That's much nicer. Ні, не можна. Краще потиснути руки один одному. Дякую. It's much better. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Так. Наступне, будь ласка.
Hi.
Hi, Max. So this question is connected to your current activities that you've been filmed for in various movies right now. Your roles are now pretty much limited in episodes, yeah? Great. Do you enjoy the role of an actor, and are you planning to be a kind of full-time actor at least in one movie?
Maybe that's possible because every now and then, I'm not really a big movie guy, but movies pay a lot of money.
That's true.
So that's awesome, right? But that's probably the only reason I will do movies and stuff. But if I'm on the stage, I'll do the stage for nothing.
I know that you are preparing the Undisputed Truth
Yeah.
right now with Jamie Foxx.
No, he's going to play my life story in a movie. I don't know the name of the movie. What it's
So
going to be called.
this is being developed right now.
Yes.
When do you think this is going to be aired?
I have no idea. I have to talk to my wife about that. She's the boss in that department.
You see, Kiki? Thank you. Наступне запитання, будь ласка. Next question, please. Really? No questions. I do not believe it. It's not like... Oh, yeah, there is. Go ahead. Давай.
Мы уже поговорили про братьев Кличко, и хотел также спросить Шварценеггер, Кличко, у них всех была политическая карьера. А были ли когда-то мысли у вас заняться?
Very good point. So, Klitschko, Vitaly Klitschko is the mayor of Kiev right
Yeah.
now. Schwarzenegger used to be, or he's still...
California.
He's
Used
still,
to be,
used to be California governor. Are you planning on having a political career?
No, I'm not listen. I may have comments about some political ordeals that happen in America. I may make my opinion or something, but as far as to get involved in politics and say this guy's not right because of this, and this guy's right because he's gonna have my endorsement, and this guy's right, who the hell am I? Who am I?
I really wish our politicians would feel or think like that.
You know, really think about. If you ask me, if anyone asked me a question, if anyone said this to me, Mike Tyson, who are you? Where are you from? How did you get here? What is your purpose here? Who are you? You know, not who's your mother's mother. Matter of fact, who is your mother's mother? Who is the first you that was ever born? The first Tyson bloodline, who are they? It's probably a Chinese man, a white guy, a French guy, a European guy, who knows? Do you think the first me that ever existed, the first Mike Tyson that ever came in this planet looked like me? Maybe not. So we don't know who we are. The only thing we know is what we're learned and taught. They're taught to be megalomaniacs. They're taught to be number one. Taught to be the best. They're taught to have people bow to us. Life is all about loving each other and treating everybody with dignity and respect.
And this is something that I see and I suspect has changed in your mind. I've read many of your comments from previous parts of your life and your current comments on the state of mind and how you treat life itself. So earlier you mentioned you had so much coming to you, like love and money and so on, but you couldn't accommodate that. And now you were saying, that's what I've read in GQ, and now you're saying that you don't have that much coming to you, like let's say wealth-wise, but you have so much love that you want to share. And that's something that really has switched and changed. What happened there?
Well,
and are you enjoying this?
It's just a part of evolving in life. My first aspect in life was to have everybody fear me. I want fear out of you. I don't want your love. I want your fear. And then I realized, what am I going to get out of that? The only thing I got out of that was hate. I got hate out of that. Now I want everybody's love. I want everybody's respect. I want their dignity. I want to love them in order to be loved back. That's who we are today.
Is it a very fulfilling state, being loved and love?
I don't know if it's fulfilling. I don't know if it's fulfilling, but it's necessary. It's something that we need. We can't live without.
Thank you, Mike. I'm gonna switch now to more playful stuff in mind.
Okay, cool.
Do you guys have a PlayStation at home?
What?
Xbox or PlayStation?
We used to have PlayStation, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I spoke to Amir in the morning and asked him like whether he plays, well, UFC, let's say, or FIFA. He's like, yeah, I've heard of FIFA. So what is your favorite PlayStation game?
Tour of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Okay. Who plays Call of Duty here? Anyone? Okay.
Do you shoot the zombies? Ask them, do you shoot the zombies?
That's the new one, Call of Duty, where you shoot the zombie.
No, that's been the old one. They always shoot the zombies. I don't think they shoot the zombies anymore.
So my question is, are you also playing Call of Duty? That's nice. And you want to ask the question? Okay, in a moment. You know that Conor McGregor is our brand ambassador for almost half a year now.
Yeah.
And you met.
Proper 12.
Yeah, Proper 12. You met and you've spent some good time with him. And
yeah.
We're very happy that two legends are now with us globally. This is really, really good time for Parimatch. What do you think of Conor and how do you deal with him when you meet him? Like, what do you talk about?
Listen, I think Conor McGregor, right? He's a promotional genius.
Oh, yeah.
He's a promotional genius, right? Abib beat him, right? But they still want to fight. People
That's
still
true.
want to see him fight Abib, but he's not going to beat Abib. He's going to never beat Abib, but people still going to pay to see him fight Abib. And Abib's going to get more money beating this guy that he know he can beat than he would ever get in a competitive fight against a guy that's capable of beating him. So why not fight him 10 times?
A lot of money.
Yeah,
A lot of
why
money
not?
at stake.
Because people are paid to see him fight 10 times, to see him lose 10 times. Now that's marketing, millions, billions. He's a genius. There's no doubt about it. You can't take that away.
Have you seen him? When was the last time you've seen him?
In Ireland,
In Ireland.
yes.
Thank you for that. We had a question from there, please.
Hey, hi Alex.
The question is. Oh, he knows that you love pigeons.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are the most expensive pigeons that you have? The most expensive types of pigeons that you have? Would you would you want to buy a few of Ukrainian Kievan pigeons?
Polish high flyers.
That's the name of it, Polish high fly.
Yeah.
That's the most expensive one.
Yeah.
Polish high fly. Вы знаете такой польский high fly?
They have so many different Polish breeds, but Polish high flyers is the most noticeable ones in America.
Wow. I
And
didn't know.
around
So
the
you
world.
still have this I don't know how you call that place where you have pigeons.
Yeah, till I die.
Oh, you're gonna have it.
That sticks with you till you die. When you're in the pigeon world, that's what you do. It's your life. Just like being in sports. It sticks with you longer than your sports life.
So Alex is here offering you a few of Ukrainian pigeons.
I have 3,000 pigeons.
3,000 pigeons?
You giving me a pigeon, well, you would hurt me a lot. It would hurt me. It wouldn't help. Tell him that.
У него 3000 уже. И он говорит, что если вы еще одного дадите, это не поможет. Oh, so at Soviet times, many years ago, the best pigeon collections actually were coming from Ukraine.
Yes, I know that.
You know that.
Yeah.
You're the pigeon expert. He's an expert. He's an expert. Well, he knew about that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But even though the Polish high fly is the most expensive, the Russian high fly is the most beautiful one.
Yeah, you see? Thank you. Thank you for this question. Наступне, будь ласка. Ті, хто ще не задавали
I know
питання,
they hate
спробуйте.
that, but it is.
Будь ласка.
Медиа, Владимир. Такой вопрос.
Чуть громче, Владимир.
Да.
Yeah.
Вы достигли уже многого, и я понимаю, что какие-то новые цели ставить уже сложнее. Вот какая сейчас цель, которую вы...
Great. Very good question. So you've conquered many of your goals in life before. What is that goal in life you have right now? What is you're about to conquer, or you want to challenge yourself to conquer?
No, just at the end of the day, have my family love each other and respect each other and put all that pity bickering at the sides. You know, that we be a family. Before I die, all my family be at my bedside and they'll all be in love with one another.
And you do, as a family and you personally, you do a lot of work for this challenge to be finalized, for this goal to be achieved.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. It's not finalized yet. It's not at its highest potential right this moment, but our objective is to get it at that point, yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
All of our families, our children, our cousins, the closest ones, all of us being the closest we can possibly be.
Do you have this like Sunday dinners at your family, so you bring up all the family members and then you have this dinner on the first floor?
No, we need to work on that. We've been considering doing that as well. They have so many different schedules. They're in so many different parts of the country, but that would be such a great idea. Twice a year, 3 times a year, we can all get together.
Not only for Thanksgiving or Christmas, but
No, just family day.
as a family.
Just as a family, we can go somewhere, get together, and go to Europe. Come here.
Oh, like
You know
that.
what I mean?
Well, that's good.
Go to Saint-Tropez. It's all as a family.
How big
With
is
our
your
grandkids.
family, like all together?
All my nucleus is very small. There's around 7 of us, 8 of us, all small. It's real small. But hopefully, when they establish their goals, they start having children while I'm alive, and I'll see those as well.
Amir, there's some pressure. I can feel that. Thank you, Mike, for that. Yes, please. За вами там, да. Будь ласка, я бачу вас. Mike, you had the birthday recently.
Yes.
We congratulate you. Great question. So how did you spend your birthday, and what were the gifts?
Well, my birthday, first thing I did, I got up, I went to the gym, worked out, and
Common.
we didn't do nothing. We were in
You were, come on, you didn't do
Saint-Tropez.
nothing. Говорит, мы ничего не делали, мы так в Сент-Тропе были.
No, we're in Saint-Tropez, but listen, in all due respect, to be in Saint-Tropez, to be here, to be traveling all over the world, that's my life. That's what I do. That happens every day. I take that for granted sometimes, which I shouldn't, but what I did for my birthday, as far as me doing anything, getting presents, I did nothing. My day was just the day I was born, and I should be very grateful that I was born, and I'm still here today. That's my gift.
I think these are the very, very important words that people should hear. That we don't have to take things for granted.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that, Mike. Наступне завдання, будь ласка.
Hello, good morning. Thank you.
Come closer so we would hear you, Irina.
Are you okay, baby?
Yeah. Kiki is good.
Talking to
I'm
my
here.
wife.
Yeah. Це Майк до Кікі. Не сплутайте. Yeah, go ahead.
I will try my best in English. I hope you will understand.
Okay.
Please, three main lessons you had from our Ukrainian Camila Ewald.
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 Sorry.
Three
That's not her real name, Ewald. It's long, so she shortened it by Ewald.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
3 key lessons that you learned from
Yeah,
Camilla.
and
Oh.
what's his role in your life?
And the
You
role.
want to
very
know? Her role, this is her role in my life, was to make sure my room was cleaned, to make sure I speak with people with respect, to make sure I clean the table, make sure I wash the dishes, make sure I swept the floor. Then after I swept the floor, after I swept it, then I mopped it, then I took the garbage, then I took it out. And she taught me a lot of discipline. She taught me to do what I hated to do with all my heart, but to do it like I loved doing it. And that was the best quality of my life, because when Cuss died, and I came to the house, and I was really an established fighter. I didn't have to clean the house no more. When he died, I went right to work. I knew what to do. I knew to clean the table, put all the dishes in the sink, wash the dishes, sweep the floor, mop the floor, take the garbage out. And I just knew how to take care of myself. I don't need anyone to take care of me, even though I love having that opportunity that people take care of me and look after me. But if it was necessary that it didn't happen, I can take care of myself. And I learned that from Camille Lee. Well, my independence. That's awesome. I never thought about it, but yeah, I learned my independence from her.
That's a very deep answer.
Yeah. Oh, I almost started crying, but well, yeah, that's what I learned.
This is
That's what I
emotional.
learned.
You want some water? Yeah. We get this. Oh, we have something for you here, Mike. You wanna have a moment here?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a sec. Okay. Так, а пока Майк секундочку взял, у нас через 5 минут фотосессия. Пока что мы закончим несколькими вопросами. И вот после этого фотосессия, да, я вижу вашу ручку. Сейчас, секунду. Да.
I'm ready.
You ready? Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. We have something for you here, Mike. We wanted to present you this gift for your birthday tonight in the evening, but as journalists have spoiled the moment in a good way, so we decided to gift it to you right now.
Let's see what's happening.
Oh, wow.
Holy moly, dude. Is that like a scepter or something?
It is. Це копія булави Богдана Хмельницького. Mace. It's a mace.
Yeah, but that's like in the night's time when they smash your head with it. A mace is something you smash. This is a scepter. No, this is a mace. Oh, no, this is a mace. You're right. This is a...
And you can open it up. You can just, yeah. Let me hold that for you.
I look at it as a scepter because the mace is no longer in my life.
Yeah.
So I look at it as a scepter. I look at it as royalty.
So this is royalty. In Ukrainian history, this is a part of royalty of a person who runs, let's call it the country. So Bogdan Khmelnytsky, he was a headman, like one of let's call him a governor. So he used to be like Schwarzenegger at the time.
Yeah.
It was 1500 який? 16th century, that's fine, yeah. 17th? Thank you, sorry. Yeah,
So
but
1600s then.
yeah, 1600s. So that was the symbol of power. We're presenting to you to your birthday as a symbol of power, and that we are grateful that you're here. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Давайте аплодисменты Майка поддержим. Thank you. With this mace. And Mike, also we want to ask you to sign a few books for us, if you don't mind. And this is gonna go to America. Yeah? Amir, go ahead. Few books of Mike over here. Yeah, this looks amazing here. There you go. Could you please sign it for us? Thank you. Да, пожалуйста. С семьей, да, мы Майка сфоткаем с семьей там, конечно. Да, конечно. Хороший вопрос, Наташа. Давай поможем Амира и Кики первыми с Майком сфотографировать. Хорошо? Спасибо большое. Да, на сцене. Ну, давайте на сцене, хорошо. Just in a moment. They want to take a picture with you and your family. But in a moment. Секунду.
Hey, I don't know if my family want to do it. They can have me all they want.
Kiki, Amir, are you up for one picture? No? Okay, no problem. Amir, you good? Okay. Только если ребята сами захотят. Если не захотят, не будем делать picture. Thank you very much. Mike, while you're doing this, we have a question. Very contemporary question. So, we know that you are a fan of, thank you so much, you are a fan of MMA as well.
Yeah, big time.
And you probably have seen the match Mayweather-Conor.
Yeah.
You watched it, definitely. Question is, in the nearest future, do you think boxing will evolve into MMA and there will be no boxing anymore? Like classic boxing versus MMA?
All right. Let me explain. This is interesting that you said that because the best boxer, he's going to be the 1% of the fighter in the fighting. He's gonna eclipse all the money of all the sports athletes. The one boxer. There's gonna be one boxer, and it's always that way since the beginning of sports. There'll be more glamorous sports, like football is more glamorous than boxing. MMA is more glamorous than boxing, but it's always the 1% of the boxers going to be the richest athlete in the history of sports, and it's just that way. It's just that way. One of them.
Do you
going to be
think
the richest than all the athletes in the world?
Do you think in the nearest 50 years both boxing and MMA will be prosperous sports?
MMA is going to have to do a lot of there's going to have to be a lot of changes for that to happen. It's going to have to be a lot of changes for that to happen. They're going to have individual athletes. Right now, the MMA is not an individual sport. They work as a team. I'm talking about the fighters. They all work as a team. Before they fight, they're in the room. All of us in the room together, fighters, and we listen to instructions from Dana, or else a referee or something. And fighters, boxers, you can't put this many boxers in a room without problems. You know, that's the problem. And especially guys with that ego making all that money. And listen, these guys, it's going to be different. When they start making more money and when they have the independence to demand more money, it'll be different.
Thank you, Mike.
When the money comes, we're not that friendly anymore.
Thank you, Mike, for that. I understand. I agree. Sergey, do you agree on that? Yeah? All right. Thank you very much, Mike. Few gloves that we want you to sign, please, and then we're going to head for the photo shoot. Amir, how's that thing? Really good. That's going to stay somewhere at home in California, definitely. Пані та панове, журналісти, ті, хто нас дивляться сьогодні в прямому ефірі, дуже вам дякуємо за ваш час. Зараз у нас залишилася ще одна штука, яку ми хочемо подарувати і підписати. Ось, окей, few t-shirts as well.
Hey, I want this shirt. Where you get this shirt?
We just made it. So we're gonna make one for you. Yeah, okay. Okay, very good. Our team is ready to prepare one for you. Thank you, Mike. And Mike, yeah. This is a good moment for us. We wanna ask you to sign that, and we're gonna take pictures together. Very good. Could you please stand up with us, Mike, for the picture? Вадик, подержи, пожалуйста. Да. Давайте. Could you come in for a second? Pictures and videos. Дякую вам дуже. We're very privileged to be here with Mike Tyson and you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Amir, come. That's Amir. Hi, everyone. Hi, Amir. Thank you. You good? Дякуємо. Thank you. Amir and father, could you please stay here for a second? Amir and Mike, just for a picture. If you're fine. Mike and Amir. Yeah, just we're gonna leave you here. Do they look alike? Oh yeah.